What's up, guys? I'm back with another video for you guys today. So I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all noticed that my album dropped, Love and Trauma Volume 1. Uh, it dropped Friday, November 14th. I ain't gonna lie, I put a lot of heart into this album. Uh, it kind of threw me off a little mentally because I had to mentally put myself back in those certain dark places in order for the song to come out just right. I appreciate all the support I've gotten from it so far. Um, just to keep you guys up to date, there is a deluxe version of the album, and that album will come out on Valentine's Day. To get, cause it's funny because part of that album came from trauma that I've dealt with personally, whether it was like being rejected, not giving a chance, not given the chance or whatever, or the times where I took time to myself to grow, whatever, right? Because relationships nowadays is funny because girls will say, like, a lot of, to me, females said they're interested, but then they don't want to communicate. They don't, and then I've had plenty of females that threw my past back in my face. And I was like, I told you that out of good graces because I trusted you. But now you broke that trust. Now I don't even feel safe to even tell you anything. And it's funny because people don't think men can be, a lot of females out there think men can't be vulnerable. But the funny thing is, men, a good majority of the time, are the most vulnerable. The thing is, the best part is I have good emotional control. I'm emotionally intelligent, right? So I know every girl that's done me dirty or ghosted me or whatever. I know them by name. Will I say it? No, because at the end of the day, that's on them. I'm gonna just keep moving forward, and whatnot, because I know for a fact that they're focused on the wrong thing. I mean, I party or whatever, right? But my mindset is I'm trying to grow something, right? I've been growing this youngoztheking brand for about a good eight years or so now. Started off on YouTube, then I branched out to music ventures. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys have sat around and been through my music over the years that I've significantly gotten better. My vocals have gotten better, my editing has gotten better, and all this other stuff, right? But like, mind you, I'm doing this by myself, no label backing, nothing, right? So another thing, just to give you guys a heads up on, I do have a Christmas EP coming out December 6th for the Christmas holiday. And on top of that, I have about a good majority of songs that's going to be released within the next into like 2030, right? So you guys will get to see how much I've grown as an artist, from like hip hop, R&B. I'm even storytelling, right? As of right now, I see that my album's having some good traction. I appreciate the support again. I see that a lot of people are really feeling the album. I just want to say this, and I'm humble, right? I already know not everybody's going to like my music, or they're not feeling it, whatever. And that's okay, right? I'd rather you guys say something and critique me and let me know what I need to improve off than not say anything at all, right? Throughout my music career, I've been told, like, my music sucks, you should stop doing music, whatever. Brother, I get that all the time. I get it all the time, right? You wanna know why I don't say that to anybody else? I tell them, you got room to grow. Everybody has room to grow as long as they stick to it. Nowadays, most people don't stick to anything. They don't stick to what they like to do. And then that's why the amount of support you could have gotten, now you got to kind of start from scratch and all this other stuff, right? And another thing that I did through my catalog is that it's going to be the most versatile. Like, I'm not just doing R&B, hip hop, bro. Trust and believe. I got some good coming projects on the way. I promise you. And you guys are gonna go like, dang, this guy keeps releasing new stuff, and it sounds different every time. It's not the same, right? On top of that, the reason why this album was the most painful is because I've been through some stuff, right? I've had my fair share of traumas. I had my fair share of heartbreak, which everybody has once or twice, right? I guess I can say this stems all the way back from when I used to be at home before I joined the military. That, you know, a lot of girls called me ugly, thinking I wouldn't remember, which I do remember till this day. Every single girl who said that to me. But I don't let it define me, though, because at the end of the day, if a girl wants me, a girl's gonna do her best to convince me. Just like same thing I would do if I like a girl or whatever, right? But as soon as you give me a reason not to, like, to be uninterested, I completely stop talking altogether. I completely stop talking. I guess some people will say that's ghosting in a sense, but it's not necessarily ghosting if you left things off on good terms, right? Me, I know myself. I could be petty, but I choose not to. I choose to be the bigger man, which, I mean, I just feel like it's the right thing to do. Why be petty when I can just move on, right? I have so many opportunities to be petty. So many opportunities, but you know, I keep it peaceful because I just don't have time. I'm not gonna go back and forth with a woman, especially an emotionally unintelligent or an emotionally immature woman. There's no point. What am I doing? How does that make me look? Right? So, but yeah, man, like I put some work into the album. The audios are just out though. It's just the audio that's out right now. I haven't released the actual visuals for the music videos yet, only because I don't want to release it until the deluxe album comes out, which means by the time those songs come out, right, there will already be other music videos and not just the ones I have for the first half, combine it, which will push out the album more. So I would deeply appreciate if you tell your friends about the album, share it. I know there's a lot of females that can reminisce with the dang songs because it's from a man's. The album has a mixture of men's perspective and a woman's perspective. So I made it cleanly even between both the sexes, so that way, like, because people don't understand what a man goes through, and I know you, as a man, I will never know what a female goes through. I won't, because mentally we're different, and our mindsets is different, right? You know what I mean? So what I can do within the meantime is just do what I can to put out the best music possible for all my supporters and all that stuff. And again, I don't do this to be famous. I do it because I like to do it. That's how it should be. I don't carry no ego with this. I don't act like I'm better than everybody. There's always someone out there who's slightly a bit better than me or just straight better. It is what it is. Am I gonna complain about it? No. I'm gonna do my best to be as good and surpass them. That's the goal at the end of the day. That it is what it is, right? But again, I appreciate the support. If you have not streamed the album, go stream the albums on Apple Music, Spotify. Look up Young Oz the King, Love and Trauma Volume 1. I would deeply appreciate it. The album's on all platforms, so stay tuned. We have more stuff coming out. I promise. Without further ado, this is Young As the King signing off. Peace.